Hey everybody, happy Tuesday and welcome to my home office, which is where you're going to see majority of these videos coming from for the foreseeable future, or at least the next couple of weeks, since by now I'm certain everybody's aware that Jay Inslee initiated the stay home, stay safe mandate last night. So we're going to have a lot of time at home together. But this is really an extension of the social distancing that's already been in place for a couple of weeks. And while that was happening, I have had a handful of questions from people asking, what does this mean for the real estate industry and different aspects regarding to real estate that were currently in place and what that might mean for their, home purchases and sales coming up. And while that is important and it's a whole different conversation, it got me thinking as to what is it that I can help contribute at this time of uncertainty? And something I'm extremely passionate about is real estate education. So I figured now is a better time than any, and the most important time, in my opinion, to go ahead and create these little mini series that I'm going to be doing. So what's going to be happening is that I will have super short and sweet, simple, to the point video snippets of different aspects of real estate education. So it'll be essentially a little mini series, and I will be housing them on YouTube and IGTV, and I'll go ahead and advertise them on Instagram as well as Facebook. So you'll see the link when there's a new one, and we'll just have short little videos that come out. And my goal here is to just educate on some of the most asked questions. And this isn't in-depth, detailed. I mean, they can go very in-depth and detailed, but the point of these little mini series are going to be high level, simple, just a quick definition of what something may be, or these are some top tips or questions that you should be asking while you're in the process, or by the way, these are some red flags, or these are alarming things that you should keep in mind. So it's just sort of a friendly tip or information to keep in your back pocket for when the time is right. And this extends well beyond the COVID-19 outbreak. Now is the perfect time though to watch the little mini series and get educated. And so then when you are ready, whenever that time may be to buy or sell, you're ready to go. My intention behind all of this is to help everybody understand enough that you know what to ask. You don't need to necessarily know everything, and you can partner up with your agent, but I think that it is very important for everyone to be aware of the questions to ask and the areas and the avenues that they should investigate a little bit further. That when the time comes, you can make those wise decisions, because that's my main goal, is to help people make wise choices. That's going to be the best for them and their family. So we are going through uncertain times right now, and nobody knows exactly how this is going to end up, but one thing that we do know for certain is that the real estate industry and the buy-sell process that we've had up till now is absolutely changing. And what it ends up coming out to on the other side, we'll have to see. But the more you are educated now, the easier it's going to be for you when the time comes. We've got a lot of people that are impacted negatively when it comes to their finances and their job positions. And unfortunately, that is going to lend to a handful of people having to make some really, really difficult choices. And I want to be able to have resources available for you so you can be educated should you need to sell your home. You know the questions to ask, and you don't have to spend a lot of time and energy in those difficult times trying to understand what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know, right? And you don't want to be learning and going through that foreign process when you're in the midst of a really difficult situation. And on the flip side, we have a lot of tech industries in Washington right now. And because of that, there are a lot of people that are able to work from home. And some of the companies are even actually doing overtime right now. And so on the other end of this, there are going to be people that find themselves in a really good position to be able to either invest or potentially be that upgrade buyer, build up into the next bigger home, or they want to go over to something that has nicer finishes, or better yet, they want to move to the neighborhood that they wanted to move to that they couldn't necessarily afford when they bought their house initially. So All of those things are incredibly important to be making wise choices. So all of that just to announce that I am launching a mini series of educational info for real estate buying, selling, and investing for your viewing pleasure. While you are home binging all of your Netflix series, you can hop over to IGTV or YouTube and brush up on your educational pieces for real estate for when we all come out of this. You will be ready to buy, sell, or invest for whatever the reason may be. And as always, I am here as a resource, so feel free to send me a message. I'm more than happy to help and point you in the direction to get you the information you need to help make an educated decision and a wise decision for you and your family. All right, I hope everybody's having a great night, and I will see you on the next video.